For the sake of all the people you've killed, I'm going to beat you!
Hey guys, Warrior93 here, and this is really just my final thoughts on the Super Saiyan God design. I know I've beaten the subject almost to death, and I'm sounding pretty much like a broken record, but I figured I might as well get my thoughts out on this while putting a little rant while I'm at it. So after gathering my thoughts together on a single comment on a video, you might know what I'm talking about if you listen to Ryan Style and you looked in his comments on one of his most recent videos. So for those of you who know me, you know that I like the Super Saiyan God design, and I strongly disagree with people who say it looks like Kaioken. Well, I might as well show you how much of a difference there are. So let's go to the obvious so-called similarities the hair has. People argue that the hair looks exactly the same as Kaioken, but I think it's pretty easy to tell that there are huge differences. For Goku being Kaioken, all it really is just highlights due to his aura. His hair does not change at all. It's just the color of his aura. Whether it be purple or red or mixed between the two, but I've only seen purple in my experience of watching. If you want to argue that Goku's hair actually does change while in Kaioken, you might want to link me to a picture in the comments, because it has to be like without the aura, because we have never seen a picture of Goku in Kaioken without an aura on him. Goku in the Super Saiyan God form, his hair, while in off state without the aura, if you don't know what that means, his hair does look a little similar how it appears in Kaioken, but like I said, in Kaioken it's just a highlight, while Super Saiyan God is an actual color change. It's just all color change while it's just highlights in Kaioken. But like I said, but even in on state with an aura, Super Saiyan God, his hair turns to a reddish pinkish color, and while his aura is a fire. So, and also for the hair, rarely people notice this, but the Super Saiyan God transformation does change Goku's hair into, well, his bangs on his hair to be exact, into once as if it was a Super Saiyan 1. I thought that was a little nice touch to it. Rarely anyone notices, but you know, that's none of my business. Now, let's talk about the body. The biggest difference between the Kaioken technique, emphasis on technique, that with every multiplier, his body gets larger muscle mass, with exception of the times 20, as shown was when he was fighting against Frieza. Super Saiyan God actually reduces the body mass, which emphasizes the point Goku made back in the Cell Saga, saying,
"All the raw power in the universe won't do me any good if I can't catch my opponent."
What power isn't really everything, but you really need the speed to back it up. But most people define the form as lazy. Honestly, people don't know the Dragon Ball universe enough that they call this look basic and lazy. But in the Dragon Ball universe, a lot of gods look basic. There is a lot of thought put into them. Like, there are many gods in the Dragon Ball universe. Some are fighters, and others, like King Kai, are not fighters. Gods may have a different levels of strength, but all of their designs are pretty much basic. They don't have to look strong at all, but they can either hold great knowledge or even great strength. So let's be honest here. How would that fake Super Saiyan God that spread over the internet, would that fit well in the Dragon Ball universe at all? Him looking like a god from like Olympus, like with Zeus and Ares and stuff like that, while looking, it just wouldn't fit well into this universe. He just seems like, here's this huge god from Olympus, from Greece, with all these other funny looking ones and basic ones. So, which I think there really isn't thought into there. It's just a lot of lines based on, it's like more thought on aesthetics than it is on the actual form itself. just to please the simple minds of casual fans who expect things like that. It's quite mind-boggling to know that people who call themselves hardcore fans take aesthetics over the meaning behind something. Now, that's really the rest of my thoughts on the rant on this. If you like what I had to say, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you disagree, leave a comment. And more than likely, I'll probably get into a debate with you, or I'll just ignore you completely, avoiding a debate. Trying to explain my thoughts even more. So make sure you subscribe to become part of the Super Saiyan Army, and thank you for supporting my channel. See you all later.